Oh, here's a fun bit of weirdness. I can eat bell peppers in space. I don't know why it lets me do that. It really shouldn't. It's a little bit silly. And I've seen one very valid request, which was working ladders. So we can put them on the side and then put all our solar panels on the roof, which would be really nice. Okay, so we want glass crystals and then silicon. Well, let's split some batteries. In you go. Turn on. Oh, this is going to take so long for 7 of them, isn't it? It's going to be painful. Okay. Let's put the dirty water over here. Prep all this. Water just goes down so quick. I just had a drink. I just had a sippy sip. I think all the running's actually making it go down quicker. Alright. In the meantime, let's get more oxygen. And I really should have used, you know what, split that. Come over here. Put that battery in there. Turn on. I bet this isn't going to work. I bet because I accidentally put them in separate places, I've stuffed myself up and it won't let me destroy or move the other one. Again, it's just aggravatingly slow. It's like I know. I keep saying that, but gameplay loop. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when it comes to any game, you have a looping gameplay. For example, a roguelike RPG will be you go out, kill monsters, earn money, gain equipment, which you bring back, you keep some of it, you sell some of it, you get better equipment, you go out, you fight for better monsters, you get your endorphin rush, so forth, you progress. With this one, with builder games, there is that gameplay loop of going out, gathering resources, coming back, building more stuff, they're needing resources to get the next stage of things, and going along. But for this, the gameplay loop has far too much waiting in it, or just little odds and ends of just tedium. It's not very enjoyable. As much as I like the moon effect and what they've done with it, unfortunately it is a boring landscape to look at after a certain period of time. There's not much enjoyment going along around it. There's not much enjoyment in the actual gathering of materials. In fact, it feels like a chore. And the crafting isn't very fun, which is a problem in itself. If anything, or everything in this game feels like one chore after another, and I'm sure some people will enjoy it, but again, there's other games that have done it better, with more detail, and this isn't really adding anything to the genre yet. So, what can I say so far? Great graphics, reasonable optimization, except when on Ultra it tried to cook my computer. I had to turn the frame rate off unlimited, because without an upper amount it was just making my CPU decide to self-destruct. Downsides. Still very buggy. All the music's been off for quite some time, ever since I reloaded the game. The voiceover is inconsistent. It really doesn't sound right. It should be more professional speaking. And the story is weak. I mean, think about it. If there's all these bases already up here, far better than anything I'm making, why is my mission so important? It really doesn't feel like it is. Okay, I got 9 chips out of that. Was that enough? I've completely forgotten. Yep, there we go. It's got a weak gameplay loop. Oh well, like I feel like I'm talking in circles. I'm just forgetting what I'm doing because I'm trying to focus on this. But yeah, I just feel like much like I'm going through now, I'm doing the same things over and over with very little change, not much progress. It's like, why do I have all these different variations of food? Selection is nice, the models are nice, but at the same time, there's no indication of what food fills you up more. There's no indication that you could potentially make meals. I mean, honestly, you could just have apples. They're a lot more water efficient, and I can grow loads of them. I don't see much point in adding loads and loads and loads and loads of different plants when mechanically they all same, do the same function of just restoring your food bar a little bit. There's no reason you take up the inventory space with all the different variations. You just grow one thing. Well, this is a goddamn mess. The clip 2 just wasn't going anywhere, so I just gave up and just put it where it could. This is pointless. This is really bad. Again, I thought the clip 2 mechanics, they should make things really simple, but the fact it's not letting me break these downs, break this down, or change it or alter it. It's just, once you've made a mistake, you can't fucking fix it. And again, I'm not gonna lie, it's really peeving me off. Exceedingly so. And I can't reload my game either, because first of all, I have to go back to the main menu to do that if I hadn't already bloody saved, and you can't have multiple save slots. There's one save file, and that's it. There's one save file, and if you make a mistake, you can't rectify it. Why did you think that was a good idea? That is bloody stupid. What happens if your save file gets corrupt?
I see that you built the farming automation system. If Neil Armstrong was the first person who walked
shut up.
To get some automated farming working, but we have an emergency. You might have seen a very big base with a locked door near the Chinese storage base. Guess what? The door to that base just opened up. Also, another emergency is coming right now. Meteors. An asteroid belt is coming up near the moon and will soon start to rain down meteors. We need to make sure that the base doesn't blow up. Try to reach that base as soon as you can. And be careful with meteor showers. Don't forget
enough of your crap jokes.
Good luck.
Okay, this is good. I'm now coming to the end of this game, because I'm going to be blunt, it's worn out its welcome in my opinion. I mean, it's got potential, but until they fix the bugs, until they solve all these niggling issues, and this is what the game's really aiming for, I can't really endorse it. Not when there's just better alternatives. Fine. This is the reason we've actually not really built any bases on the moon either, because we do have problems with meteorites striking the moon. It's not exactly the safest place to be. Oh my god, this feels so slow. I should have took the other flimming car just to try it out. In fact, I'm going to go back and do that. Alright, this is much faster. It looks goddamn awful, and honestly, don't put these in the main game. They look... I mean, it didn't look so bad when I first looked at it, but oh... It looks like something from G-Police. And as much as I love G-Police, that is not a compliment. That's a PlayStation 1 game which was fantastic, but oh my goodness, the cars were like blocks like this. I wonder if it's a reference, because it does look uncannily like them. Well, whilst it has faster acceleration, it still feels slow. And honestly, it feels like it has more difficulty climbing up the hills than the Rover did. Oh, it's such a slow progress. Whee! The meteorites. Oh, there we go. We get to see a bit more of them now.